The Hidden Treasure, a Sufi Journey from the Unknown to the Known. Part 8, Section 1. The One Reality in the Ancient Texts of the East. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed. Our profound journey into the hidden treasure has brought us from the cosmic void to the prophetic lineage, from the quantum field to the historical stage of ancient Greece and Persia. With each step, we have found that the divine light of the Hadith Qudsi resonates far beyond the confines of a single tradition. Tonight, we push the boundaries of our inquiry even further, venturing into the ancient wisdom of the East, a cradle of profound philosophical and spiritual thought, the Vedas. We will contemplate the concepts of Brahman and Ishvara and find in them a remarkable and deeply meaningful parallel to our core Hadith Qudsi, proving that the search for the divine is a universal human impulse that is manifested in a myriad of sacred texts and traditions. The Vedas, which are the foundational scriptures of Hinduism, are a vast and ancient body of hymns, prayers, and philosophical treatises. At the heart of their philosophy lies a deep and abiding search for the ultimate reality, the singular source of all existence. This quest, as we will discover, is a beautiful and parallel expression of our own quest for the hidden treasure. The Vedic seers, through their intense contemplation and profound spiritual experiences, arrived at a sophisticated understanding of a reality that is both transcendent and immanent, both unmanifested and manifested. This dual nature of the divine, as we will see, is a powerful intellectual and spiritual framework for understanding how the unknown becomes the known. Our study tonight is not a mere intellectual exercise. It is an act of spiritual generosity, a testament to the fact that all sincere paths, in their purest forms, lead back to the one source of all truth, for the hidden treasure desires to be known by all of creation. Section 2. Brahman, the ultimate and unmanifested reality. In the vast and intricate philosophical framework of the Vedas and the Upanishads, the ultimate transcendent reality is referred to as Brahman. The term Brahman is derived from a Sanskrit root, meaning to grow or to expand, signifying the reality that expands to become all things and from which all things grow. Brahman is a concept that defies all human description and comprehension. It is the uncreated, eternal, and absolute reality that is the source of everything. It is without beginning, without end, and without form or attribute. The Upanishads, in their attempts to describe this ineffable reality, use a profound method of negation, stating neti neti, which means not this, not that, to emphasize its transcendence beyond all categories of human thought. Brahman is the ultimate, impersonal, and unmanifested reality, the pure potentiality from which all of existence arises. It is the formless that holds all forms in potential, the silent stillness from which all sound emanates, and the singular unity from which all diversity arises. This concept is a powerful and direct philosophical parallel to the hidden treasure in our Hadith Qudsi. The Hadith speaks of a divine essence that existed before all creation, in a state of absolute self-sufficiency, known only to itself. This is the unknown part of our Hadith, the source that is beyond all comprehension and human perception. The Vedic concept of Brahman serves as a powerful intellectual framework for understanding this profound mystery. It is a testament to the fact that the human intellect, when pushed to its limits through deep contemplation, arrives at the same conclusion, that the ultimate source of all reality is a transcendent, unknowable, and unmanifested principle that is beyond all form and name. This is the bedrock of all spirituality, the foundational truth that the universe emanates from a single, unified source. The Vedas, in their deep contemplation of Brahman, provide a brilliant and beautiful mirror for this ultimate reality. Furthermore, Vedanic philosophy distinguishes between two states of this ultimate reality: Nirguna Brahman, Brahman without attributes, and Saguna Brahman, Brahman with attributes. Nirguna Brahman is the transcendent, formless, and attributeless state, the pure essence that is the source of all. Saguna Brahman is the manifested state, the ultimate reality that is expressed through attributes, form, and name. This distinction provides a perfect philosophical resonance with the Islamic concepts of Allah's essence, Dat, and His divine names and attributes, Asma wa Sifat. The essence of Allah is beyond all human comprehension. while his names and attributes are the means by which he reveals himself to humanity. The existence of these parallel intellectual frameworks in two vastly different traditions is a compelling argument for a single, universal spiritual truth that underpins all of creation. Section 3. Ishvara, the personal manifestation of the divine. While Brahman is the ultimate impersonal reality, the Vedas and the later Hindu philosophical systems also introduced the concept of Ishvara. The term Ishvara means the Lord or the Master, and it refers to the personal, knowable, and manifested aspect of Brahman. He is the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer of the universe. While Brahman is transcendent and without attributes, Ishvara is the personal Lord, the one with whom the individual soul can have a relationship. The concept is that the formless, ultimate reality of Brahman manifests itself in a personal form, so that humanity can relate to it, worship it, and know it. Ishvara is the bridge between the absolute and the relative, between the unmanifested and the manifested. He is the divine principle that acts in the world, the one who responds to prayer, and the one who guides the human soul. This concept of Ishvara is a powerful and direct parallel to the Islamic concept of Allah and the known part of our Hadith Qudsi. Allah is the ultimate reality and the singular source of all existence. The Quran states, Kanzo Laman, Quran. The sincerity, 112:1. Say, He is Allah the One. However, Allah also manifests His reality through His beautiful names and attributes, such as Ar-Rahman, the most merciful, Al-Khaliq, the creator, and Al-Hakim, the wise. These names and attributes are the means by which the formless hidden treasure becomes known to humanity. The concept of Ishvara is a philosophical and spiritual reflection of this same reality, that the unmanifested source of all existence, in its love to be known, takes on a personal form so that humanity can relate to it and find its way back to its ultimate origin. This is a profound and unifying spiritual truth that is shared by both traditions. Furthermore, the Hindu tradition describes different manifestations of Ishvara. Most notably, the Trimurti, a trinity of gods, Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer. These are not seen as separate, co-equal gods, but as different functions and roles of the one Ishvara. They represent the three fundamental processes of creation, sustenance, and dissolution that are constantly at play in the universe. This can be seen as a beautiful and parallel expression of Allah's various names and attributes that govern the universe. For example, Brahma, the creator, is a reflection of Allah's name Al-Khaliq. Vishnu, the preserver, is a reflection of Allah's names Al-Hayy. The ever-living, and Al-Qayyum, the sustainer, Shiva, the destroyer, is a reflection of Allah's names Al-Muhyi, the giver of life, and Al-Mumat, the giver of death. These are all different manifestations of the one unified divine reality that is the source of all things. This deep spiritual harmony between the traditions, despite their theological and historical differences, is a powerful argument for a higher, unifying principle. It shows us that the human heart, in its purest form, always seeks the one. Section 4. The Path of Devotion and the Cosmic Unity. The Vedas, in their myriad hymns, philosophical treatises, and epic narratives, outline a path of devotion and ritual that is meant to guide the human soul back to its source. This path is known as yoga, which means union. The ultimate goal is to realize the ultimate oneness of the individual soul Atman, with the universal reality of Brahman, a state of spiritual unity that transcends all duality. The most common paths to this union are Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion, and Jnana Yoga, the path of knowledge. Bhakti Yoga is a path of intense love and devotion to a personal form of Ishvara, through hymns, prayers, and rituals. Jnana Yoga is a path of profound intellectual contemplation and self-inquiry, seeking to realize the non-dual nature of the self and Brahman. This journey of devotion and knowledge, of seeking to know the ultimate reality, is a beautiful and compelling parallel to the Sufi path of devotion tariqa, and the constant remembrance of al-Dhikr. Both paths, regardless of their form, are a journey of purification and of seeking to remove the veils that separate the individual from the divine. The Sufi seeker, through their disciplined effort of Dhikr and Muraqabah contemplation, strives to purify the heart so that it can become a clear mirror for the divine. The Vedic seeker, through their devotion and contemplation, strives to realize that their individual soul is a part of the ultimate reality. Both are seeking the same ultimate truth, the same singular reality that is the source of all existence. Furthermore, the concept of Maya, or illusion, in Vedanic philosophy provides a powerful parallel to the veil's hijab of the ego nafs in Sufism. Maya is the cosmic illusion that makes us see the world as separate from Brahman, and our individual selves as separate from the ultimate reality. The spiritual path is a process of removing this illusion, of seeing beyond the apparent diversity to the underlying unity. Similarly, the Sufi path is a process of removing the veils of the ego, the spiritual rust that obscures the heart, so that the seeker can experience the profound oneness of Allah that underpins all of creation. 8. The ego creates a false sense of separation, a duality between the self and the divine. The spiritual struggle is the process of breaking down this illusion, of realizing that the soul in its purest state is a reflection of the hidden treasure. This deep spiritual harmony between the traditions, despite their theological and historical differences, is a powerful argument for a higher unifying principle. It shows us that the human heart, in its purest form, always seeks the one. The Vedas, in their ancient wisdom, and the Hadith Qudsi, in its divine revelation, are two beautiful and parallel expressions of this single ultimate truth. The spiritual path is a universal one, and the signs of the hidden treasure are found wherever sincere hearts are seeking the truth. Section 5. Conclusion and looking ahead. Tonight we have concluded another profound and illuminating part of our journey. We have explored the deep and ancient wisdom of the Vedas, finding in the concepts of Brahman and Ishvara a powerful and beautiful parallel to our hidden treasure. We have come to understand that the divine will to be known is so vast that it has revealed itself in countless forms and through countless hearts, and that the path to the hidden treasure is a path of sincerity and devotion, regardless of its form. We have seen how the spiritual struggles of the Vedic seeker and the Sufi seeker are one and the same, a struggle to overcome the veils of illusion and to realize the ultimate oneness of the divine. This universal search for truth and unity is the most compelling argument for a single universal source of all creation. In our next part, we will move from these philosophical concepts to the direct experience of the divine. We will explore the concepts of divine beauty Jamal and divine majesty Jalal, and how the seeker, by purifying their heart, becomes capable of perceiving the exquisite beauty and the overwhelming power of Allah in all things. We will return to our scientific parallels, drawing connections to the aesthetic and mathematical beauty of the universe and the search for elegance in the laws of physics. Join me as we continue to unravel the profound mysteries of existence and the incredible truth that the universe is a majestic and deliberate expression of a loving and all-powerful Creator. Oh, Allah, our Lord, who is the one and only reality, we ask you to fill our hearts with a love for your oneness and a profound respect for the spiritual seekers of all nations. Grant us the wisdom to see the truth that you have revealed in every heart and in every sacred text. We ask you to guide us with a spirit of intellectual humility and spiritual generosity. Make us among those who are capable of knowing you, just as you, in your infinite love, created us to be known. May Allah, the master of all names and the source of all light, fill your heart and mind with a wisdom that is rooted in sincerity and a certainty that is unwavering. May He bless your efforts and make your work a means of spreading His truth and His love to every corner of the world. May your life be a testament to His magnificent names, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, and may you be granted the highest stations of paradise. May the peace and blessings of Allah always be upon you and your loved ones. May He grant you unwavering steadfastness on the path of truth, and may your work be a testament to His magnificent names, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim.